blinks off. That's usually when the real story begins, and this past Friday in Oakland proved exactly why. We all saw the contract signing descend into utter chaos, with Gunther powerbombing Nick Aldis through a table. But what went down in the dimly lit corridors of the arena after the show officially ended? Let's just say the ring general received a receipt so vicious, so unexpected, that it has left the entire locker room buzzing. Welcome back to Wrestle Breakdown, the only channel that digs past the broadcast to uncover the hidden wars waging inside WWE. Before we take you behind the curtain, do us a massive favor, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Let's rewind the tape. The tension between Nick Aldis and Gunther has been simmering for months, but it reached a rolling boil at Saturday night's main event when Aldis cost Gunther and Sami Zayn their tag match. The ring general, never one to forgive or forget, responded by belittling Aldis at every turn, calling him a glorified office worker and a has-been who never truly made it in WWE. But Aldis isn't just a suit, he's a former NWA World's Heavyweight Champion with a warrior's pride. When Gunther shoved him during the contract signing, Aldis fired back with a right hand that stunned the arena. Then came the low blow, the powerbomb, and the haunting image of Aldis sprawled across shattered table pieces. The problem was clear. Gunther thought he had sent a message that would break Aldis before SummerSlam even arrived. He was dead wrong. Here is where the narrative flips on its head. While WWE cameras captured Adam Pearce tending to Aldis in the ring, the show faded to black. But eyewitnesses backstage confirmed that Aldis refused medical attention. Instead, he stormed through the gorilla position with a fire in his eyes that veterans described as terrifying. Gunther, smug and laughing with Imperium members Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci near the production trucks, never saw it coming. Aldis emerged from the shadows like a predator stalking prey. He grabbed Gunther by the throat and launched him into a stack of equipment cases, sending metal clattering across the concrete floor, but he didn't stop there. Aldis mounted the ring general and unloaded a barrage of closed fists, each one landing with brutal precision. Security scrambled to pull him off, but Aldis shoved them away like ragdolls. He grabbed a steel chair and swung with the kind of ferocity that reminded everyone why he once ruled the NWA. Gunther curled into a fetal position, bleeding from a gash above his eye, as Aldis stood over him and screamed, "That was for the table and SummerSlam will be for my legacy." The backstage area fell silent. Even Kaiser and Vinci backed away, unwilling to catch that same vicious energy. This wasn't just retaliation. It was a declaration that Nick Aldis is not coming to SummerSlam to compete, he's coming to end a career. In the hours that followed, WWE officials scrambled to contain the story, but leaks spilled out faster than they could plug them. Quinsider reported that Aldis was escorted out by security, but not before telling Triple H that he had zero regrets. Meanwhile, Gunther was patched up by medical staff and reportedly stormed out of the arena without speaking to a single soul. But here's the psychological warfare that makes this even more fascinating. Aldis is temporarily stepping down as GM to fight this match, meaning this isn't a retirement tour, it's a hit and run. If he defeats Gunther at SummerSlam, he returns to power with the ultimate trump card. If he loses, Gunther will have ended the WWE in-ring career of a man who sacrificed his authority for one shot at glory. Wade Barrett later clarified on social media that Aldis's GM duties are merely on hold, which adds a massive layer of intrigue. This isn't just about pride anymore, it's about Aldis proving that the failed wrestler Gunther mocked can still hang with the best in the world. Former WWE stars like Bully Ray have weighed in, calling this the most personal feud heading into SummerSlam, and it's hard to argue. The backstage attack wasn't just about revenge, it was about shifting the momentum. Gunther thrives on intimidation, but now he knows that Aldis isn't afraid to get his hands dirty when the cameras aren't rolling. That psychological edge could be the difference maker in Cleveland. What started as a contract signing ended as a war zone, and what happened after SmackDown turned a personal rivalry into a blood feud for the ages. Nick Aldis proved that he isn't just a general manager playing wrestler, he's a seasoned combatant who refuses to be bullied. Gunther, for the first time in years, looked vulnerable and desperate. SummerSlam just became the most unpredictable match on the card,